Revenge is finally back for a drop releasing this Sunday, December 13th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can calculate what time that will be for you. And I say they're finally back because this is the first drop that they've had since Halloween weekend, I believe. That being said, there's still plenty of people waiting for their orders from this drop. I myself got my order like 2 weeks ago, I think, so it still took a while. With that being said, this is allegedly supposed to be a small drop, though Revenge has teased or said that they're going to do small drops in the past and then had drops that are just, the same exact size as their normal drops. So I really don't know what to expect for this drop. We only have 2 pieces that are kind of confirmed, and there's really only 1 piece that's confirmed, just in 2 different colorways. But as you guys know, Revenge leaks a lot of pieces, a lot of designs, so we're going to look at those. Maybe we could see some in this upcoming drop, who knows. And then also they've leaked some actual samples or else items that they have gotten produced and are in hand, which we could also see in this drop. Also, if we get any news, I'll try to annotate somewhere on the screen or maybe throw up an image at the very end after I go over the stuff that I'm here to talk about today, right now, at this current moment. But we'll start off with the one design that is actually confirmed. The front has this kind of drip lightning logo style, done in this drip style, though is the lightning logo, making use of that XXII Ultimate Metal font, I believe it's called. And on the back you have a graphic of a woman placing a skull on top of a rock, or maybe reaching for the skull. It just looks kind of strange. It actually looks like the skull might have been photoshopped in for something else, because it doesn't really line up with her hands, which, I really don't like the art in the back. I could care less about the drip lightning logo. I'm still not a fan of it, but I don't necessarily think it looks bad, whereas I think the art on the back of this looks terrible. The lady on the back just looks so weird, Easter Island looking ass. And for that reason, it's a big skip for me. I think this is a very interesting item to tease the drop with, since it's such a just whack design. I've seen a couple people digging it, but man, maybe they haven't zoomed in on her face. It just looks so strange. But we also get this in a gray colorway, which was recently shown off. And be sure to take note that the leaked hoodie in this picture is not cropped. I think we've seen this before where they've gotten a sample or something and it wasn't cropped, but when they release it, they actually have them cropped. But just keep that in mind, double check on whatever they show off for the drop list, what it appears to be, whether it's cropped or not. Also, on a live stream a while ago, Garrett did mention that he was thinking about moving more towards a blend of cropped and not cropped regular hoodies, not just their terry oversized ones and cropped. So this could finally be the implementation of that. Moving on, another thing that we could see is this knit sweater. To my knowledge, this is the first knit that Revenge would have done. Has a skull on the bottom, some candlesticks. This was teased around Halloween, maybe a month before, and a lot of people, including myself, kind of thought that we would see it in the Halloween drop. It's a very Halloween-esque design, but that's the in-hand picture. Flip it over, there's also a big spello on this design, or this mock-up at least. I'm not sure if they followed through with that on the final version. I would assume they did, since otherwise there would be absolutely no branding on it. But yeah, since they actually have it in hand, means that they went a step further in the production process. Maybe they produced all of them, or they produced how many they're going to sell, or maybe this is just a sample. But I think this is something that maybe we could see on this small drop this Sunday. And another thing that has a higher kind of percentage or chance of showing up would be this Juice WRLD hoodie, or the lightning globe hoodie, however you guys want to call it. I mentioned Juice WRLD because originally this design was shown off featuring, I think, Juice WRLD and then Legends Never Die as the sleeve text, but later was swapped to just the Revenge is in the creator's hands on the sleeve because of label reasons. But this was actually first teased 6 months ago. It's also been shown off in a red colorway, though I think this blue colorway is a lot better. As you guys can see on the top, it does say December, so maybe they have a big Christmas drop planned, or it's going to get pushed back. But this is, as far as I know, the only drop that's happening in December, so maybe we'll see this finally. It was also supposed to be a mailing list, kind of members only exclusive item for people who have signed up on their website, but that has not happened, and that was mentioned probably 2 months ago. So man, I don't know. As far as the design goes, though, I think it's all right. I like the arc logo, the lightning style they chose for it. As long as they don't go with the same printing style on the realistic lightning logo, then I'm good. But like how they printed that one looked so bad, like in hand. Next up we have this hoodie, which was teased a while back and then once again teased not too long ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago or so, I think. So maybe we'll see this since they've been kind of showing it off for a while and, you know, teased it once again recently. You got the embroidered, probably embroidered logo or spell out on the hood, and then some dude leaning over a book with a skull on it as like a paperweight. So this design is all right, I guess. Better than the Easter Island looking lady, but still a pass for me. So these next couple items are items that were leaked recently, I think within the last week or maybe 2 weeks at the most, but I personally don't really think we'll see them. Maybe we could, but first up we have this hoodie, which features some lady, skeleton, big skull with like an eye shine, some R's in the back, and then kind of like a blocky revenge, almost Western spell out on the front. I'm not really feeling this design. We also have this, like, I don't know, kind of looking like James Dean or like a vampire or something maybe on the front, and then you have this revenge. I don't even know what to call it. It seems like vampire-ish to me, but on the back it says alone in the end, and this font is actually also used on this Joker design where you have a more like Joaquin Phoenix face paint type Joker, dude wearing like an old leather jacket. He's got some sort of gun, maybe it's like a Tommy gun or something, and it says revenge on the bottom. And this is a cool design. I actually like this design. I dig this. I don't know if I'd personally get it, but this is definitely interesting. We have a new font to us, you know, font that we haven't seen yet, and then also a design that isn't a skull, so I'm down for it. And then lastly we have this design, which reads gun control means using both hands. Kind of has this like 50s looking lady blasting two Lugers maybe. I'm not exactly sure what gun. Another alright design. It'll be interesting to see how they brand it on the front, because this is obviously the back. So another interesting design that, you know, once again, no skulls, but looks like they're moving towards guns this time around. So that's all for the designs that we've seen that I think are kind of more probable to drop this upcoming Sunday. People are also mentioning maybe we'll get beanies. I know the beanies, like if you follow from the last Halloween drop where it's just an ARC logo on it, were teased in several different colors. I think we got like a black one teased, orange one, pink, and then I think there was also a white teased, but I think only the orange and white dropped, so maybe we'll see the black or something like that. It's supposed to be a small drop, so, you know, once again, I'll emphasize that we shouldn't expect to see too many items. That's all I've got for you guys, and don't forget I will be going live for the drop. I'll be live 1 hour before the drop, and then leading up to it we'll talk, hang out, try to crack the password as we always do. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you Sunday, I guess.